another big troop ship loomed out of the fog recently and tied up at a British port. Once again, safely convoyed by the British and Canadian navies, a large number of reinforcements from Canada had arrived. Blacks were among the new arrivals, come to swell the ever-growing overseas contingent of the Corps. Under the efficient management of movement control, the new arrivals were marched off the ship. After a rough passage, it felt good to get both feet planted on Mother Earth again. Meanwhile, cranes slung the freight down onto the docks, for not a foot of space in any ship bound for England is wasted. At the railway station, the men had their first look at English trains. Trains that seemed so tiny after the ones in Canada. Then they were on their way to reinforcement units to start their final training. Canadian fighting strength in Italy has been increased by the arrival of new infantry and armored formations from Britain. The newcomers lined the rails of their ships as they drew into the busy port of Naples. Among them was Captain J.E.R. McDougall, OC, Canadian Army Film and Photo Unit. Pipers heralded the nursing sisters in battle dress as they came ashore, anxious to be off to their camps to get to work. Greetings were exchanged with United States and British soldiers patrolling the docks. And then, to the skirl of the bagpipes, they marched through the streets of Naples. Representatives of all parts of Canada, keen and fit-looking, eager to take their places alongside their Canadian brothers. Then, together with troops tested in Sicily and Italy, they will form a corps under a Canadian command. Conquer is a phrase that has become a symbol of combined operations. In view of the decisions made by Allied leaders on the plan for the invasion of Europe, the Black Watch of Canada held a combined ops exercise to rehearse the part they might be called upon to play in the assault. An assault that will dwarf every Allied military effort of this war. The success of coastal assault depends to a large degree on air supremacy. Naval strength, too, is a vital factor, but once the landing crafts hit the beaches, the real success of the operation depends on the Army. Ops encourages the spirit of cooperation in all fighting men, united by the danger of their calling. For 10 days the course lasted, and after being through the hazards of live bullets and scaling cliffs, they could tackle anything in the line of assault. Toggle ropes, developed by the commandos, were used for the construction of bridges, ladders, and slides. In place of regulation web, men wear assault vests, which are canvas jackets with pockets and pouches for equipment and ammunition. over England and Scotland, hundreds of thousands of troops are studying this technique of invasion. And when the curtain rises on the master plan, it will find the Canadians applying the lessons learned in a long series of combined operations. Canadians with the Allied troops united to conquer.
Present Lieutenant General